Hello and welcome to Defense on Ceres, session 90.2. Last time we did the seeking and, well, Neck went off the rails, which I guess is fine enough. It just means my notes are not as useful as they should, but hopefully I can still make it work. But yeah, we're still at the base. Well, not the base, but the Threadnought ship, where John Bowie is courted by a nice man from the Syndicate, who totally is trying to get him a beneficial contract here. But John just keeps refusing to sign it. How strange.
Haven't refused it. I'm just doing my due diligence. I
Okay.
was raised correctly.
Oh yeah.
Let's sign things. And
Yeah.
next, you're gonna tell me to just scroll to the bottom and just hit the little checkbox.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, who would do that? But yeah. Also, question: did you actually read it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well.
I'm purposely taking my time on it to make sure he eventually just gives up. I'm hoping this is a really long document.
Well. There are quite a few pages to it. But yeah, the quintessence of them is that you essentially join up with with progenitors, as like a rented out asset. Well, what strikes you in particular as concerning is there's no guarantee for your safety in there. In fact, they are allowed to well, make modifications to you to increase your effectiveness.
Hmm.
And well,
So this is like some sort of hybrid of America, Germany now. My God.
oof. But yeah, in exchange, of course, you would be granted, appropriate accommodations, some, appropriate training as well, and last but not least, a nice retirement fund, which of course will be kept with this under what do you call it? Like under management, right? Of the syndicate until your retirement. They will make sure that it grows and you you have the most you know the most out of it. um, naturally, your
They
contract
better
does
be
not actually.
shorting the.
Yeah.
I was gonna say they better short the American housing supply.
Oof.
Right,
Well,
this is 2007.
well.
Right?
No, I mean it's before that even.
Oh,
It's like
even better.
2002, roughly.
Shorted even more.
Oof. But yeah, another thing that's concerning. There's no end to this assignment, ever. And your retirement is essentially when you become unable to work. But there's no unable to work condition in there.
Just like credit card company. Anything about my wife and kid? They're gonna cover them.
Well, they actually do. They will be
Damn it.
offered employed as well. And well, he essentially also signing off your offspring.
Damn it, I was hoping there wasn't any so I could get this guy to leave.
Of course, they don't know about your people specifically. It's more like a general agreement.
So they don't have any clauses for like a devil baby or a demon baby, whatever he looks like.
No, it is not.
Oh, I guess I try to ask him about that and see if he leaves.
Okay, you ask him.
I
How?
can't force my way out. John is not a fighter.
Well, um, he like looks at you and says, "That's a bit of an unusual case, but I think we can make do. Maybe we need to come up with some special assignment, or perhaps even one of the one of the courts will employ him. We've made great strides since the dimension anomaly, and we have lost, of course, losing contact with Earth and all the valuable business opportunities there have been harsh on us. But we were able to uncover new markets, and in those new markets, which you of course wouldn't exactly know about, we would be able to use a kit like that perfectly fine, and
Oh,
he gives you like a warm smile.
that is very good to hear. Very good. Uh, uh, I'm pretty sure you can understand that I would like that in writing. Maybe if you could go get that done real quick, then we can get to the whole big signing of these things.
Well, as you can see, it's already covered in writing, and he like extends his hand and says, "If you don't mind, I would like I can show you."
Does he like turn around so I can like make maybe a mind to effect to get the hell out of here?
He's looking straight at you, his hand extended.
Maybe he has to like go rummage through like his like I don't know, like the desk to find the paper. Like no, damn it.
You wanna like drop the papers or what?
No, no, it's like just hoping maybe like he looks away so like John could just like Batman the way out.
I mean, he will look at the papers for a second. That's at least probably when you give him if you give him the papers.
Ah, damn it, I was hoping he was. Ah, don't want to sign this stuff. Okay, okay. Well, I think maybe I should really talk this over with the missus. I can't really just sign her away. Wouldn't seem right.
Of course, of course, I completely understand. Well then, how about we go meet her and bring her to us?
Oh, I can go pick her up right away.
Well, just tell
She'll
us the
take me.
coordinates and we'll be on our way.
I don't really know her coordinates at the moment. I gotta go check in my address book.
Ah, I see.
That's somewhere else.
Do you not have a digital?
No, I'm quite old-fashioned.
I see, I see. How unfortunate. Well,
Well, it's the important stuff. Good old pen and paper. It's very reliable.
well, well, then just tell us the coordinates to your, well, address book.
I mean, I don't know if you would be that welcome there. All
Ah, we
this.
have our ways. We completely have our ways.
I mean, technically, I will become one of your ways. So why don't I just go do it with my way? No, no.
No, no, I'm afraid not. And once again, he smiles.
He really wants me to sign this stuff.
Huh, strange.
Can I sign it as Richard Bowie? I mean, we would have the same signature. I hope.
Oh my fucking god. God, yeah, you are not, but you're not Richard Bowie. I
I
mean,
mean,
you can
first
try.
names are just a social construct.
First names are just social constructs.
What the fuck was that?
Huh?
What the fuck was just that just now?
What?
Uh, Never mind. I thought I heard something.
There's just someone breaking into your house.
Okay.
Not well. Huh. So, so that's quite something. Well, if you need more time, I can give you more time. Well, I will be I will be well doing some work if you don't mind, and well, if you need me, I'm here for you. And well, just for a good measure, just so I don't get disturbed. He you know raises like a remote, and then you hear like the door lock. And then he goes into a corner and starts typing something on a tablet. He's not focused on you.
Okay. Can I stealthily pick the lock? I'm pretty good at stealth. I need out of here.
Hmm. You want out of here? Let's see.
I don't want to side. I don't want to be here. Threatenol's bad.
Threatenol is bad. That's certainly true. And but I'm a bit disappointed. He is he's like being quite generous to you, and you're just spitting in his face essentially. Luckily, his patience is as unlimited as his generosity.
This is not the good kind of generosity. I do not consent to this generosity. I don't want to receive these gifts. Why do you build up all this social debt onto me?
Well. As you said, as you think this, you do feel the chains tighten.
Kind of pull at them and see if they loosen up a little bit.
No, they remain strong as they were before.
How are these chains like worked into me? Like coming out like actually out of my body, or are they part of my clothes?
They are essentially part of your clothes, yeah. Like really, going all around your like upper body essentially, and in such a way that you cannot like just remove them without breaking the chains or hurting yourself. Like amputating something important like your head.
I don't know. Maybe I don't really need a head.
Huh.
I can live without one, right? I have two of them.
Well, in a way, that's actually true. But yeah, as I should like contemplate and perhaps think about that lock. Well, he suddenly looks up again before you can even reach the door. And he says, "Oh, I just received word. It seems our other guest will be joining us here. He too needs a bit of time to sign the sign the papers here. So, well, this room is as good as any."
It is a very nice room. I'm quite enjoying my stay in this room.
Well, and he goes and unlocks the door with the remote, and it immediately opens, and someone you're quite familiar with steps in. And
Oh, good. You don't get to be bigger than me.
and he looks at you and he says, "Hello, John." Behind him, you see,
Richard,
yes,
aren't you a beautiful face for sore eyes?
uh, he looks at you,
I,
and
I, I get up to give him a hug.
uh, he just looks at you weirdly, but then he also hugs you, and then he whispers in your ear, "You know, we are rivals, but I think now is the time to work together."
Ah, good. You were already thinking what I was thinking. Always count on a Bowie.
So what's your plan?
I didn't think out my plan any further than trying to get you to come along with the plan.
Damn it.
I think we can both agree it's a pretty good plan so far.
Okay, okay. Just wait until the my guards leave, and you know you indeed see behind them a bunch of those weird cyborgs you saw before in the hangar bay, and they turn around and the door closes, and the syndicate just close the door. Well, that's quite heartwarming. But don't forget to study the papers, the both of you.
Uh, I'm sure this will go by even more immense faster now that there's two of us all working on this.
Naturally. Well,
The work should
now,
increase by like double since there's two of us. You
well,
take half, I take the other.
well, of course. And as he like says this, well, you feel like a strange, pressure in your head, and that the contractor looks awfully signable for a second.
No.
And you know, by looking just by the expression on Richard's face, yeah, you think that he has a similar problem.
Okay. Can I maybe use like an entropy effect to help find my a way out of this room?
Sure, you can. Well, the syndicate, you know, goes back there to working, and Richard whispers to you, "What now?"
Uh, we could just jump him. There's two of us. There's only one of him. Wait, can't you do some like, life science on him?
I could. I could maybe like put him to sleep. Yeah, that will work.
Yeah. Just cripple his face.
Hmm. I know. I see. I could coordinate with Richard. You do feel your chains loosen a bit again.
Oh, the chains are the binds of friendship
When they,
or social connection or something.
when they get tighter, though.
I don't. I don't know how symbols work. I'm a scientist, not a, literature student. You ever think John took an English class? No, did it because he speaks it.
Yes, makes perfect sense. Okay, and oh, and Richard says, "Okay, I need you to distract him, and then I'm gonna jump him."
Okay. While I'm like looking over these notes, I'll start like to get up and start reading them and prancing around the room. Not prancing, or just like walking around the room and going to like work my way into a spot where we can get him to look the other way while Richard jumps him.
Okay, so you're gonna.
Hopefully, I will still be the closest one to the door.
Okay, well,
Just in case he betrays me.
and the sudden but inevitable betrayal makes sense. Okay, you set yourselves up, and at some point, the man looks at you and asks if something's the matter. I've been pacing around a lot.
Well, I'm just trying to get over this one clause in the contract here. Maybe you can come over and help me through it. My legal knowledge is kind of weak.
Well, of course, I'm more than happy. And you once again see that smile, that empty smile. And he comes over.
Richard, strike him.
Yeah, you see Richard actually looking for a sheet to see like how he would do this. That's why I'm stalling. There we go. He kind of sucks at this, but he has some buffs going, so he'll probably be able to do it. But yeah, I guess science is good for that. So you see Richard like creep up on the syndicate as he like comes over, smiling and you know yeah asking for what the problem is. And at that exact moment, Richard comes in and well something weird seems to happen to Richard's body. He suddenly has claws, and he rips into the man, who suddenly slumps over. You don't think it's deadly, but he lies there nonetheless.
Yeah, high five, Team Bowie.
Let's not get too excited.
True.
First, we need to get
We
out of
don't
here.
really. Still haven't thought about getting out of here yet.
And he like crouches down and ruffles through the pockets. And he finally pulls out the remote there. Okay. How did he get here?
I mean, I walked here.
You walked through space.
No, I walked here from my ship.
Okay. Where's your ship?
Well, in the hangar. Where else would it be?
Damn it.
Where else do you park ships?
I was hoping it would be hovering outside of the ship.
Come on, have you ever seen Star Wars? That it's never just outside the ship. Anyways, we gotta get going.
Okay, okay. But we need to figure out where to go.
I mean, I probably could just remember exactly where we went or how I got here and just do that in reverse.
I mean, yeah, you can. So you want to go for the hangar then?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Do the whole like my whole little stealth way of you. So I can do that whole stealth effect with Arete where it's like I just see where everyone's looking and just not be in their sight like I've done before.
Sure. Let's see. What would Richard do? Oh, well. Wait, no, that's your sheet. Never mind. What else I think I need to upgrade Richard? Yeah, no, he has,
Is he also going on his own seeking at this time? We're just sharing a seeking because we're clones.
oof. That would be funny. Okay. Yeah, I think he's gonna do something stupid. And, you see him. Um, suddenly, suddenly changing colors. Uh, um, and, as you look closely, he actually has a syringe in his hand. And, as you look at him, says just something to disguise myself a little bit. I'm not that good at stealth. And he has taken on the coloring of the floors and walls. It's not a good camouflage. It's not like hypertech, but it does probably help somewhat.
Not really good at stealth either. I just try not to be in their line of sight. As long as they ain't looking at you, they can't see you.
Oof.
I mean, that is how John basically stealths. He doesn't actually try to sneak around. He just doesn't go into people's line of sight.
Oof. Okay, then well, it's time to go. And you sneak back to the hangar. You evading you evading the gazes of people as you go through. Well, Richard uses a different approach. He tries to blend in with his environment, and he's occasionally adjusting his adjusting his camouflage to better match his surroundings. Just slightly, just ever so slightly. But yeah, it seems to do the job as well. Although there are a lot of like close calls with Richard. But yeah, you make it back to the hangar. Seems there's still a bit of activity in here. And you actually see one of these cyborgs from before at your ship, and he seems to be working on it. There's a lot of sparks coming off of it.
Probably don't even know how to pair anything correct. I'm screwing it all up.
Well,
Switch all my controls over too. Fucking assholes.
well, it might be even worse.
Are
It
they
mi-
cleaning it? Are they gonna make it look like new and shiny and not like a flying piece of trash?
no, they might be
Good.
disassembling it.
Even worse. I would be more amazed if they could figure out how to disassemble. All that stuff is very mashed and beaten together.
Maybe that's the reason why they haven't finished yet. But yes, you you're in the hangar bay. What do you do?
hangar door open. I'm assuming that like there's a hangar door that's like sealed up.
Well, yes, the hangar door is sort of. Actually, no, it isn't. You actually see like a force field there.
Okay, so but yeah, it's still sealed up, right? Like we're not, we're still protected from like the hard vacuum of space.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just that they had like the hangar bay is like open.
yeah, it's just not a door. Okay, this will make it even easier. I just got to disable that force field.
Well, as you like think that, you actually remember back when you entered, they actually signaled you to just fly through.
Yeah, but I want to open up the whole vacuum of space so I can clear out all the guys who aren't me and Richard.
Yeah, I see. I see.
Yeah,
Okay, you're being
I'm not. I'm
you're doing your work.
assuming these guys aren't wearing what looks like like spacesuits.
Yes, they
I'm not. I'm
aren't.
assuming they're not. Yeah, they're not protected the hard vacuum of space. So I just gotta find a spacesuit, open up that force field, and the hangar will be all nice and empty.
Okay, sure. How do you plan to do this?
Well, try to find some spacesuits.
Try to find some
Sure, they got
space.
some. They got some somewhere.
Well, you look around, and Richard does as well, and eventually you find some. They are, however, strange. They are they're not quite proper spacesuits. It's more like there's some sort of well, they only seem to cover parts of the body, and only supply you with the necessary uh the necessary like pressure and like oxygen filtration, and he directly attaches to like your face, more or less. And well,
Oh,
I say
so
like
it's
look,
like
yeah,
so it's like Guardians of the Galaxy where they just have their faces covered
sort of like
out in
that,
space.
sort of like that. But it also it also like matches up. It seems to like be made to fit in with with like the cyborgs. Like it's like a perfect match for it.
Could it can only fit their heads, or could it fit like a normal?
Oh, oh my god. Okay, he died. Well, I died. Well, time is of the essence here. Hello.
Hello.
Just Discord randomly dying.
Yeah, from out there, I thought I got dropped. So, can this thing like fit on a normal human head?
Well, it will, but but it will be very uncomfortable. Because parts of your body will still be exposed.
Well, Richard's got the life science.
Okay,
Wait,
you
wait,
want?
wait. If it's just uncomfortable, can I just use a mind one effect to be able to completely ignore it?
No, well, you can ignore just the pain, I guess. But there will be there will be like how do you call it in English? Like tissue damage. Not enough to kill you, but you know, enough to be painful for several days.
You got a life science.
Alright, sure.
Sometimes you just gotta take one for the team. Team Bowie.
Yeah, it's the only team that matters.
Team Bowie, Major Tom, I'm coming home.
Okay. Well, you get the suits. Prepare yourselves. What now?
Guess I gotta go find some panel to do some science. I don't know. I wanted to say something cool.
Okay, well, you do see something. Well, you see like it's not quite a proper panel, but it's more like it seems like a major like power line um, connected to the force field. Or at least that's the only big thing in that direction.
I could also just use an entropy 1 effect to find its weak spot.
Yep, you can.
Just, I want to verify with an entropy 1 effect that if I fuck around with this power line and screw with this force field.
Sure, you can.
Okay.
You can.
Do
And
that.
okay, do you deactivate it? Do you give Richard a heads up?
Yeah, I assume like we're constantly talking over this plan and like what's our next step.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, no, that's fine then. Well, so just curious if you're gonna betray Richard or not.
Right now it's an enemy mine situation. We
Hmm.
betray each other once we get off.
I see, I see. Hmm.
And then we will fight it like proper scientists. Math.
Oh my god. And yeah, you end up, being able to like take control of the power line, more or less, and be able to screw with it. All you need to do now is, well, decide the exact time, and of course, another question: if you're familiar with space, right? How do you
A
plan
little
this?
bit.
How do you plan to stay inside of the ship during the explosive decompression?
I mean, I'm sure we could find somewhere to brace ourselves for a bit, kind of position ourselves so we get sucked towards the moon hopper.
Well, I'm afraid that's not how that works. Like you would have to like
Gonna be a gamble, but we've got to do it. I don't have my jetpack.
well, Richard
I
suggests
mean,
that perhaps you two shouldn't be in the room while this happens, and then only
I'm sure.
step inside of it once once it's done. And he suggests using correspondence or perhaps data.
I mean, could I not use like Forces 3 to maybe make a little pocket for us to be in when this goes off?
He, could you repeat that?
Could I use like Forces 3 to make a little pocket around us while the whole decompression happens?
Um, sure.
Like let's say like I like hijack this power relay and try to turn it into like the bubble shield from Halo.
Sure you
Right,
can. Sure you can. Yeah, no.
and once like I drop the Forces 3 effect, the force field on that one comes back up. But yeah, I think that sounds like a good plan.
Sure, you can do that. And, you could actually, The bubble will alert probably others. So you need to time it just right.
I mean, the whole violent decompression is probably gonna alert people.
Well, yeah, it just means you can't like have it ready. But instead you need to activate it right at the same moment. Luckily, Richard also has forces, so he will be able to assist you.
Okay, let's do that. Let's combine our forces to reroute this power to this force field so we get a bubble around us and everyone gets the hard vacuum of space.
Okay, sure. And well, you do that. Activate just at the right time, and and you see the machine, well, the cyborgs, focusing all in on you, as the as the force field vanishes, and the and the and the bubble extends around you. Some of them are being sucked into space, but others seem to stick to the ground.
What about the guy on my ship?
Well, he has flown off.
Well, at least I got that one victory.
All right.
I give him like the finger as I see him like fly by.
He like you see like his arm extend towards you, and it turns into a gun and and shoots at you. Luckily, he doesn't be able to hit you before he's carried out into space. But yeah,
Joke's on.
the other cyborgs are advancing on you. They seem to
Luckily,
they seem to
luckily I
suffer.
still have my
Yeah,
I still have that ward against bullets on me.
yeah. They seem to suffer from the depressurization, as you see their tissue changing their texture quite rapidly. But for now, they seem to be able to persist. And yeah, well, I assume you head for your ship.
Yeah. Hopefully we could. This has caused enough chaos that we could just run to the ship. I still got my ward against bullets.
Okay, and well, you both rush forward and cram into the moonhopper as some bullets fly around your heads. Um, but no, luckily none of them seem to hit either of you.
Go off, get the engines all warmed up and ready to go, and blast off out of here.
Okay, and you take off, and you once again feel your chains just slightly you loosen. And yeah, congratulations. Um, Richard turns into something else, something entirely different. A familiar figure that you haven't
Yeah.
seen for quite a while.
Is he also the negotiator?
No. It's it's a reflection of your own genius. It says, well done. You have become you have gotten one step closer to your ideal self, and she like gives you a hug. Well, it rather.
Yay, hugs.
And yeah, you get the ability to buy next set of Faraday, and well, seems that seems to be
All,
it for now.
all because I learned to put aside the differences I have had with my clone.
Well, I guess.
Wonder if this is gonna be a long-term lesson I have had.
Well, it's part of the part of the lesson. Like there's like a bigger picture here. Well, we'll see like if this matters in the future. But can you give me like your thoughts? What I think, like what you think I exactly try to do?
Um, I actually thought Nemo was gonna be the one who was gonna start showing up.
Oof.
Because usually it's like, oh yeah, like I have been a dick to her. That's why I was like, oh, it's actually like understanding to work with the people and not always trying to scam them.
Well, not quite.
But yeah, I believe like the chains were like the bonds between others, something like that.
Yeah. Well, not quite. What's
Maybe I
actually
just play way too much Persona, and I just assume that.
well that could be possible, but I'm not sure if I should say it, but I'm just gonna say it because otherwise it might never be revealed. But essentially, the idea is to like the chains represent like the things that tie you down. Um, as your avatar is like a questing one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like it tries to like nudge you towards being less tied down. Not just like it's fine with you being a technocracy and all, but it's it's like trying to it thinks it tries to like get you to loosen up on the essentially not be tied down with like rivalry towards with Richard, for example, and there's like a few other things that could have
Ah.
also worked.
Okay, so I was getting it right when I was like going to like the command bridge and all that.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. And say goodbye to the bots.
Bye, bot. Uh,
All right.
okay. I gotta go get my correspondence 5.